leaning into community life was their only way of surviving and thriving in this country. My parents left their home country of Iran as teenagers under very difficult life circumstances. They were both born into and members of the Baha'i faith, which is a religion that's heavily persecuted in Iran up until today. In Iran, Baha'is oftentimes face heavy prison sentences due to their religious beliefs, are oftentimes called najis, or religiously impure or even untouchable. And Baha'i youth my age are banned from attending universities in the country. My parents escaped Iran during their teenage years under very difficult life circumstances. My mom was 16 at the time when she left, and she didn't have any support system in this country, aside from her older sister at first who came with her, who was a teenager as well. And she since has never been back to her birth country that she longs to visit. My dad also left as a teenager, first fleeing to Pakistan, where he received refugee status from the UN and was sponsored to come here to the US, where he created his life. But he also lacked a support system at first, and he didn't see his parents and his family for more than a decade when he got here, losing touch with them at many points in life. For them, community was vital for their survival in this country. They became plugged in and embedded in the Baha'i community here in the United States, which served as their surrogate family and their home in this country in the absence of their ability to go back home. For me, I feel incredibly blessed and immensely privileged to be born into and raised by such a precious, beautiful, close-knit community that cares for each other, that has shared lived experiences, a shared past, the same traumas oftentimes of escape and renewal. But as I've grown older and understood my own identity a lot better and understood the world a lot better, my understanding of what it means to be a part of a community has also evolved. As I started medical school here at Stanford as a Knight-Hennessy Scholar, I had a lot of assumptions of what it means to form a strong community that were thoroughly shattered and challenged by the Knight-Hennessy Scholars community. The Knight-Hennessy Scholars community could not be any more different from the childhood community that I had that was based on this sharedness, this commonality, the sense of belonging because we're the same. Knight-Hennessy Scholars come from so many different countries, have a vast array of different backgrounds, are studying very different things here, and oftentimes have completely different paths forward from here. At a first glance, at face value, it might seem nearly impossible for people who are so different to have any semblance of closeness. But I can say that the Knight-Hennessy community has been one of the strongest communities that I've ever felt like I've had in my life. Whenever I step foot at Denning House, enter Denning House and share this space with other scholars, I learned that the diversity and the difference is really what makes the community strong, makes it dynamic and vibrant. Whenever I'm here at Denning House, oftentimes my thoughts are challenged. I'm forced to think about the world in a different way, and I'm able to connect with people who have vastly different lived experiences from my own. It has taught me that in order to build a strong community, you need to have a posture of humility, an openness to learn, and compassion to connect with others, even if you don't share anything at face value. While I'm here at Denning House and at Stanford, I'm constantly reminded of the people that my parents left back at home. I'm constantly reminded of people my age who aren't able to study, who aren't able to realize their dreams just because of the lived circumstance that has made it difficult for them to continue with their day-to-day lives. For me, I feel immensely privileged for the communities that have helped me grow in the ways that I've been able to grow in my life, and to be able to be here and make full use of all of the opportunities that Knight-Hennessy, Stanford, the US, and the world has to offer. Thank you.